Let's talk about safe spaces. Let's talk about safe people. It seems like there are not a lot of safe people out there. The more I observe society, the more I look at people and everything, the more I interact with people and stuff, right? I have met I don't even want to say few. I want to say a very select couple, maybe, of people that are actually safe, right? It's fascinating to me that, I mean, it's not really fascinating. It's kind of like, well, obviously, unhealed people that were traumatized by the unhealthy dynamics of their parents or other, guardians, authority figures. They're going to carry those dynamics until they do something about it, right? Until they heal it. The more I heal and learn from people that are healthy, people that are safe, people that are stable, unhealthy, unsafe, and unstable people are absurdly unattractive, right? It's wild to me how subtle emotional abuse can be. And I'm starting to notice it. Before, and of course, when I say subtle, I also mean mild, right? Before, I used to think that abuse was very extreme, right? Now I'm seeing it everywhere. Now it feels like everyone is abusive. It really does. But not everyone is, because that's a generalization, and that's also an unhealthy way of thinking. That's black and white, all or nothing. One of the coolest things that being in a professional setting has shown me is healthy, safe, and stable dynamics. The challenge is just how scarce it is out there in the world. It really is. People are trying to, I don't know, say things and do things to get you to move in a certain way. And it's just annoying. It's frustrating. It's not helpful. It's not healthy, right? One of the most important things that I've been encouraged to do on my journey of healing is to look at what it is I'm doing and know exactly why I'm doing what I'm doing, right? And this is what I would really like for people to do, is to encourage each other, not to not to run away from them with a lack of support because they're doing something that they think that they shouldn't be doing. If people want to feel safer with each other, if they want more intimacy, right? If they want what I would argue to just be the real thing, right? They've got to create a space of safety. That space of safety has to consist of unmovable, um, like, I'm going to be there for you no matter what. And of course, that no matter what, if that person starts to be unhealthy and they start to exhibit behaviors that are unhealthy, that's a different story. And those behaviors are affecting you or somebody else, that's a different story. Yes, remove yourself from the situation. However, if that person, if they just, if they could see things in a different way, or they, I don't know, I'm gonna challenge safe spaces. And I understand that people are learning. But I just haven't met many people out there. A couple, if anything. I haven't met many people out there that are actually safe, and they try to pull you outside of yourself. I think it would be beneficial for people to be mirrors more for each other rather than, you know, if you do this, I'm going to do that. That's not helpful. It's not. You want to scare the shit out of the person? Go ahead, do that. It's not helpful, though. It doesn't help them get closer to themselves. You know, I would encourage asking questions and getting to understand the situation better rather than, you know, using threats, because that's not safe and they don't work. So yeah, this is just something that I'm noticing on my journey of healing, how subtly unsafe people are. I used to think that it had to be extreme, right? That people had to be so extreme to be unsafe. It's as simple as, like, if you say no, the answer is no. And anything beyond that is a boundary violation. That's simple.